So, good morning, YouTube. Okay, I am out here on my deck and I am just having some dandelion coffee here. Let me show you what my husband built for me. So, this is my deck. He built this entire top on here. I'm going to change my lights because I don't like them in a zigzag. I was just trying to make sure they worked, but I'm going to put them around there and around there. But he built all of this for me. The closed in, the piece, and I'm just sitting here. Going to put some more flowers out. And I planted me a banana tree, which is going to get about 8 feet tall. Actually, it's 3. I planted 3 banana trees here. Have a lot of roses. And see my chickens over there? He built also that huge chicken coop. They have 2 swings in there, a bunch of stuff. And also over here, I don't know if you guys can see it peeping out. Let me see if I can get around here because I want to show you the other banana tree. They get really huge. This is the other banana tree, and we have our watermelons growing. We lost a few watermelons only because the sun gets so hot down here, and when you water melons, when they're too hot, they burst open. And yeah, I didn't know all of that. But what I want to talk about today is we have to be careful. Even though I am a master herbalist and I so believe in herbs for my medicine and my healing and things of that nature, and I also believe that food is also healing, which we know fruits and veggies and bananas and cucumbers and lettuce and tomatoes, all of that. But I want to say this, and I am in the business of selling my herbs. This is what I do on my website. But I want to say this. We must also understand before we start taking herbs that some herbs can be dangerous for us because if we don't know how to take them, if we don't know, for instance, that you should not take turmeric when you are on blood thinners because what it does, it thins the blood even more. If you're a diabetic, you should not be taking any, how can I say this? If you're a diabetic, you should not be taking herbs that causes blood to thin. Because when we're diabetics, if you're a diabetic, you can, scratch yourself or cut yourself, and sometimes we don't heal well and we bleed. Diabetics, you can bleed a lot more than normal. So we have to be careful with that. And also, we have to be careful taking iodine. I mean, we have to be careful taking sea moss because sea moss has iodine in it. Chlorophyll has a lot of iodine in it. So if you have thyroid issues, you should not be consuming. I would suggest don't even consume sea moss or chlorophyll at this point in your life because you can actually make your thyroid situation either if it's hypothyroid or it can be hyperthyroid. Either one, it can, if you have too much iodine, which iodine is good for us. And actually, here's the thing, iodine helps thyroid issues and it also is good for our bodies, but too much can be damaging. So you have to know and you have to research how much to take, what to take. You have to know what herbs that you can take together, what herbs you should not be taking together. And a lot of us, we are simply now just taking whatever people say take. We don't do research, we don't do this, we don't do that. And I tell people all the time when they ask me things that I'm not a doctor. I am a herbalist, which I would never in a million years want to even become a doctor, because it's so messed up in my eyesight. We all know about doctors, okay? So I'll just leave that there. But um, we have to learn how to, as I was a child, we used to play doctor. And I used to ask my friends, come on, let's play doctor. Let's play doctor and nurse. Let's play doctor. We have to learn how to doctor on ourselves. We have to learn what works for our bodies. What heals you, because um, I take sea moss every day. My family takes sea moss every day, but I know just how much to take. I know what to do, how to do it. I know when to take it, when not to take it. I pay attention to my body so that I will know, okay, this herb is not for me today. Just because it's a herb don't mean that it's for you. And just because it's a herb don't mean that you're supposed to be taking it today. um, we have to understand about herbalism. You cannot just go taking something. You can't just be ordering from these websites, not even my website. And I try to be as real as possible. If you don't understand the herb that you're trying to take, then you shouldn't take it. On my website, I have all the ingredients. So if you see an ingredient in there, research the ingredient first before you order from my website. Research the herb, and then research what medication that you're on and see if there's going to be any type of interaction with the herb and your medication. You can't just jump out here taking herbs. Why? Just because it's healing to the body? Yes, but sometimes other things that we do in life can stop the herb from being a positive effect inside the body. um, let's just I'll give you an example. If you know that you're a smoker and a drinker, and you drink every single day, and you have like a case of beer a week or a six pack a day, then you should not be taking dandelion, because dandelion root is to cleanse the liver. But if you are a heavy drinker or a heavy smoker, and you are taking dandelion on a daily basis with heavy drinking, heavy smoking, then what can happen is you can damage the liver even more. So then your liver will become a fatty liver. Then it will gravitate to everything that's of the negative inside the body. It would really grasp on to the alcohol and the smoke, um, because it's trying to fight too much. It's trying to fight from the alcohol. Now you're putting the dandelion root in with it. So we have to understand that before we start taking herbs, we have to first cleanse our mind, and get ready for this thing. We should always do a massive detox before you start on a certain herb. Let's just say if you said, okay, I want to clean my liver, I want to clean my pancreas, and I want to take dandelion root or burdock root. Okay, cleanse your body first. Cleanse your body first. Cleanse your gut first, because the gut holds on to everything that's negative. It holds on to I don't know what's wrong with my phone. It holds on to bad thoughts. It holds on to a lot of negativity. It holds on to a bad immune system. So we have to first, I don't know what's wrong with my phone, guys. We have to first cleanse our gut first. Cleanse your gut first. Get your body together. Do a few chin ups, push ups, or whatever you have to do. Sweat a lot, and then venture in and get in on the a herb of your choice. Okay, whatever herb that you want. But you cannot just be an alcoholic or be a big smoker and tomorrow morning you jump up taking dandelion root or burdock root or yellow dock. We can't do that. Any herb at that, you have to do a gut cleanse first. Get the gut in order. Get the gut cleanse, and get your colon cleansed, and work out a little bit for maybe a week or so, and then go in on whatever it is you want to do. But you should detox first before you start with all of these other herbs and things like that. And now some people may say, well, why is she saying that when this is what her website is all about? She's going to take business from herself. No, I'm going to bring business to myself because I don't lie to people. So, I don't lie to people. I don't think that it's necessary to lie. I want everybody to be as rejuvenated as possible. So, me lying is not gonna, it's just not gonna help. Um, so, and make sure that every day of your life you do something that's relaxing. Even if you don't, even if you don't have a back porch, maybe you don't have a deck, but you may have something that you can actually sit on and just take in some vitamin D. You can sit out and just relax on a daily. Um, I don't care if it's a tree out in front of your house or your apartment complex where you live in. Get under that tree every day. Get you a little coffee. Get you a little stoop and sit on it. When I was young, we called them stoops. We called them milk crates. And just, enjoy life. Some of us live in apartment complexes where when we come out of our door and it's just like a long walkway, you can put a nice little chair there, a little plant, a little coffee table, and sit there and drink your coffee, drink your tea, drink your little herbs that you're going to have, and just enjoy that little space. That space will keep you so healed, keep you so rejuvenated. We have to learn to work with what we got, people. Work with what we have. Um, and just be happy. Just be in the moment and be happy. We have to learn to live in the meantime, whatever time that is. Live it and mean it. That's what living in the meantime means to me. Live it and mean it in that time. Be happy. Do you. Be safe. Take the herbs that you know that will gravitate and be positive inside your body, inside your womb, inside your brain, your mind, your body, your soul, and just gravitate to that. Try to stay away from all negativity, even if it's a a relative or a sibling or anything like that. Sometimes I often wonder about my sibling and wonder, like, does he really belong to us? Because and sometimes we just have to let people go. We have to release people to their higher goods in order for us to stay within our higher good. Some folks you just have to let go and let God. Let go and let God. Some folks you just have to leave them alone. You cannot pressure them into being something that we feel that they should be. Okay, because what that does, that suppresses our immune system, and we all know when the immune system gets suppressed, you start with the leaky gut syndrome. Because when your immune gets suppressed or you get depressed, what happens is your food won't digest properly. You can't sleep at night because you're all over the place. You're thinking about, oh, how can I help this relative? How can I help my brother? How can I help my sister? Um, I have oftentimes thought about moving back to the big city, moving back to the north in Chicago. And then I thought to myself, that won't make me happy though. It would probably make my grandkids happy. It would probably make my daughter happy. But at 54 years old, this thing here, this here, right now is about what makes me happy. And another thing I want to say to parents, when we have raised our children, that's it. We have done everything that we are supposed to do in life. We have done it all. We have raised them um, to be whatever they is. Hopefully, it's in a good way. Um, my daughter said something to me the other day that made a lot of sense. She said, "Mom, when you're a child and then you become an adult, your parents teach you two things, and that is either what not to be or what to be." And that made so much sense to me. And I know this, that I hear a lot of people also suppressing their immune system by always saying what how bad their parents were, what they didn't get out of their childhood. Let me say this. If you got bad things out of your childhood from your mother or your father or both, you have to take that and run with it. And what you do is, with that, you have to say, I thank God for even the bad times that I had coming up as a child, because my parents or my mother or my father or both taught me what I don't want to be. So let's just say if you didn't have that lesson from them. Let's just say if you didn't have the lesson of your father being a bad father or your mother being a bad mother or both of them being bad parents. If you didn't have that lesson, how would you know not to be that for your child? So we have to understand that everything that we think is bad is not so bad, guys. I didn't have the perfect childhood. My father was a person that drank every weekend. He would beat on my mom, and I saw this. But that right there, it did something to me. But that let me know that when I grow up, I'm not going to be beat. I'm not going to let a man beat on me. That allowed me to know that I want a man that's going to love me and take care of me. And it also allowed me to know that I'm not going to take any shit off of a man. So my parents both taught me something, but in a bad way. So we cannot sit around and harp on and stay fixated on what our parents didn't do. And I'm sorry, guys. I know I've talked about a lot of things in this video. I do that. I just can't stay on one subject. I'm sorry. This is just me. But we have to understand some things. Do not allow your siblings, do not allow your parents on how they did their parenting to affect our train of thought right now on how we think, how we raise our children. And we definitely cannot just sit back and worry and think about our family members and what they're doing, how they're living, because that will actually kill you. No, it will, seriously. So we can't do that. So I'm just sitting out here enjoying my coffee. I think I'm going to change my hammock today. I think. I don't really like my color scheme back here, but I'm always changing some things. I love my pillows, but I just don't like the I'm not liking that right there. I don't like the stripes. I just don't. I just hate it. I don't know why I even bought these, but I'm going to do something different. So yeah, so that's about all I wanted to say today, guys. Oh, let me show you my wind chimes. Let me see if you guys can see them. This is a pretty, I don't know if you can see that. Let me get over here. I don't know if you can really see that wind chime, but it's like a African Chinese wooden wind chime. And I like see how it sounds? I like that. This wind chime is really pretty to me. I don't know if you guys can really see that either, but it's like pink and blinged out with a lot of bling bling. These have been here for over a year, and this one what really caught my eye because it's wood and I like it. These little things right here, I got these from what is this place? These are planters. It's really heavy, and I put my vines in that. I got my strawberries over here. I got my sage. I got my small aloe vera I just started, and I got some peppermint. And I got another hanger here. I got this from what is that store? And I got my bird of paradise over here. I have two of these. I have one in the house, and just a few more little plants. But I got my hangers from Big Lots. Yeah, Big Lots. Actually, let me show you what else I got from Big Lots. I got these. These are really good. I usually put a little light in the bottom of that at night, and it makes the whole porch light up with that design. Uh, where's my other one? Oh, here's another one. This one as well. I put a light in that. It makes the whole porch, the wall, the porch, the lights, everything. It just, it's like, I don't know, it's like a pretty design that's coming through the lights. And this here, that right there, that is, I put some white rocks in that. That is for the winter time though. We usually put some, what do you call that? We put some wood in that and we sit there and we sit out here. But we don't really have winter here. Even in the winter time here, the lowest we get is probably 40, 50. That's about it. Never any snow. Sometimes even on Christmas and Thanksgiving, it's 80 degrees. So you just never know here in Georgia. But what I have in that right now is for mosquitoes. So I use it in the summer and I use it in the winter. Yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to pop it. Oh, let me show you guys my little cute, what is this? Bell peppers. Bell peppers are growing. Let me see. My bell peppers are growing. I don't know if you guys can see that. See them? They're growing. This is the rest of my carrots. My big garden, we're finished with that. Oh, and here's my cayenne. You can see the cayenne right there. And this is my eggplant. So we're going to see how that's going to do. So, yeah, so I have a lot of work to do today. And I'm going to go back here in my office and start my work because I got out I got out 3,000, hold on, orders. Well, I didn't get them all out. I had 3,000. I had about 3,000 orders and I'm finished with all of them except about right at 200. So, oh, it feels good in the AC. So, it's a mess back here, guys. It's a mess. It's total mess. So, I'm finishing up. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff that I have to do. It's a mess, but oh well. I got to get with it. And I want to talk to you guys. Well, the last thing I want to tell you, you know what a great antibiotic is? Oil of oregano. You can get oil of oregano in powder form, leaf form, oil form, tincture, extract, whatever you want. But we all know if you get in the extract form, it gets within the bloodstream within 15 seconds. But oil of oregano is great for, let me get the jar down. And this is how it looks when it's in powder form, which usually I just get the herb because a lot of times I need the powder, so I get the herb and I blend it up and it's powder form. But I write on here what it's for, so I'll know, because each herb has probably over 500 benefits. But oil of oregano is good. It's anti-cancerous, antibacterial, it's an antioxidant. It's great. It's great for viral infections, MRSA, staph, inflammation, even eczema. It's great for a pathogen killer. It's just a great antibiotic overall, because most of the time, as we all know, when we have an infection is a germ, of course. But let's understand this. In order to fight an infection, you first have to know what type of germ it is. You have to know. And this is why a lot of times when we go to the doctor and they say, oh, you have an infection, they give you an antibiotic. Well, this is the reason why the infection keeps coming back, is because they don't even know what type of germ it is. They always give antibiotics for upper respiratory infections, which that is not a germ. That it's not a germ. It's most of the time like inflammation, and because maybe we can't breathe, or maybe because our ear hurts, and it's not an infection. It's just a mucus buildup. it's maybe your lymph nodes are swollen, maybe your lymphatic system needs cleaning. But a lot of upper respiratory, when they say infections, they just put a name on it. A lot of times it's not infection. Okay, because once again, infection comes with a germ. So if it is an infection, what type of infection, what type of germ is it? Because only bacteria cause, I'll say not germ, bacteria, germ, same thing. What type of bacteria is it? So that we'll know how to kill it. You can't just take any type of antibiotic, and most of the time bacteria of any sort does not respond to pharmaceutical antibiotics. A lot of times it just don't. This is why it keeps coming back every year. This is why people get pneumonia back to back. Then they get double pneumonia, triple pneumonia, and then they die because they have been treated with an antibiotic that did not, that pathogen, that bacteria did not respond to. Okay, it's food for them. It's, sometimes the pharmaceutical antibiotics can be food for the bacteria, meaning that the bacteria is laughing. It's saying, "Huh, bring it on, bring me some more, because it's just gonna put me to sleep, and then next year I'm gonna be back at you again." Okay, so for now, everyone, I'm going to say like my grandbaby say, I'm signing off. I have a lot of work to do, and I have to be finished with it today. And today is my husband's sleep day. Today is me and my son's work day. And tomorrow is our shipping day. Okay, so I will talk to you guys later, and I hope I have been of some help to someone. And please share this video on your Facebook pages. Share this video as much as you can. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers because I want to go live with you guys. I want to take you in the stores with me. I want to take you to the farms with me. I want to take you guys everywhere with me live. Okay, so help me do that. I think I need about, let me see, I don't know, I think I need about 250 more people, I think. Yeah, I need 250 more people in order for me to start going live. At least that's what YouTube is telling me, so I don't know. So please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And put your notification buttons on so that when I come on and my video is uploaded, you guys can see it. Okay, and when I go live, you'll be able to follow me around live. So hit the notification button, do all those good things, but please share. Okay, talk to you later. Peace and blessings.